Today we're going to be taking a look at the figure complex Amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Deadpool. So what is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Daredevil 19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Revoltech Deadpool, and I'm so hyped and extremely excited for this figure because I've been dying for an import company to make us a highly detailed and highly articulated Deadpool figure, and we finally got one here with the Revoltech Deadpool, so I'm so happy about this release. But there are a few things I really don't like about the figure, and then there's some other things that I absolutely love about this figure. So without further ado, let's get into the review and start off with the packaging for Deadpool. So we get a very cool looking box for the Revoltech Deadpool. We do get the window right there in the front of the box. Says Figure Complex Amazing Yamaguchi, powered by Revoltech. An image of the Deadpool figure there. Says Series number 1 Deadpool and some other stuff. And then it says Marvel on the bottom right, and I really do dig the style of the box. I think it looks awesome. And then there's the bottom of the box with the barcode and blah 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 stuff nobody cares about. And then there's the top of the box right there with a little bit of Deadpool humor saying, "I'm the sufferable Deadpool." And then here's the one side of the box there, looking very nice. Very cool. And then there's the other side of it there. And then the back of the packaging shows a bunch of different poses you can get the figure into, along with some of his accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure open and take a closer look at the merc with a mouth. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look at Mr. Wade Wilson here, and Revoltech did do a pretty good job with the detail. I'm overall satisfied with it. The head sculpt does look dope. Some people might not like the shape of it, but I think it looks fine. I do like how there's sculpted seams going along the top of the head, then down the side of his cheeks there. And I love the way the eyes look. That just gives Deadpool a mean, badass type look. The sculpt of it looks awesome. And nice clean paint where the white meets the black. Then we get the droopy piece on the back of his head there. And I feel like it should be hanging down instead of sticking straight out. And then we do get this separate piece here. And this is just meant to cover up the gap and the joint for the the head articulation right there. So very smart idea on Revoltech's behalf. We do get paint shading on the red here and there throughout the figure, and I think it looks very nice. Now the neck here, a lot of people probably won't like the length of it, but they made it that long for posing purposes. So that's why it is that long, and it doesn't look that bad once you have the neck and head articulated down a little bit, so that does look a lot better like that. And I do love the sculpted wrinkles on the red pieces on Deadpool's costume. I think that looks awesome, and we get some beautiful paint shading right on the front of the torso as well, so very nice job on that. Very clean paintwork where the red meets the black as well, so nice job on that also. Now we do get the brown straps here going along up his shoulders, and then they continue to the back. This is where you put the sword sheaths. Then on the left side of Deadpool, we have a holster with a gun in it, and they did paint the grip black, so nice job on that. Now on the right side, we do get some pouches, and I'm guessing there's clips in them, but pretty cool looking, nice sculpt work on those. Now for the arms, very nice sculpt work all throughout them. I think it looks dope. Some people might not like that gap on the elbow right there. That's how Revoltech joints are, so it's not like a big surprise to me. But they did do some very nice sculpt and paint work on the arms. The only issue I see is the red on the right arm here is a lot brighter compared to the red on the left arm. I mean, it's not horribly noticeable, but it is something that I did notice. Now for the belt here, we do get these two separate pieces, which are on Revoltech joints, but I'm really not that crazy about these. I kind of don't like them, because sometimes you can't even get it all the way up to the waist, and it kind of sticks out a little bit and looks a little stupid. But I mean, you can articulate it around and kind of get it in there a little bit better. But nice sculpt work on the pouches, and the pouches are upside down, but that's how it looks in the stock photo and everything, so I guess it's supposed to be like that. Then we do get a larger pouch there, then we get 3 pouches right here, and we get some more larger pouches, and then we get another holster with a gun in it, and they did paint the grip black again, so nice job on that. Then we do get this belt underneath, but it only goes about halfway through his waist, I wish it just continued all the way around. But we do get a very nice Deadpool logo. I think that looks great. Very nice paint, nice clean paint, and great sculpt work on the Deadpool logo as well. And continuing down into the pants, I love the sculpted wrinkles right there. I think that looks great, and very nice paint shading on the red as well. Then we do get a brown strap going around the left leg there. And then we get two of them going around the right leg with some pouches on the top one. And then we do have another holster with a gun in it, and they did paint the grip black again. So very nice job with that. Well, something else I don't like is how the knee joints stick out a lot. I think that does look ugly. It was like that on the SH Figure Arts Black Widow figure, but this is kind of known for Revoltech figures, but that does look a bit ugly. And then we do get these kind of like knee guards, and they are on a Revoltech joint, so I like that they did that, nice sculpt work on them. And then the front of the boots, I love that color red. That looks very nice. I feel like maybe they should have put a little bit of paint shading in them. On the right leg, we do get a holster with a knife in it, but you cannot remove the knife. That is a little bit disappointing, but it does look cool having it on there. And then the back of the boots here, we do get some straps going along. And then the one around the ankle, the one that's lowest, there is a buckle, and I feel like it would have looked better if they painted the buckle silver. Same with on the top of the foot right there. Now for the feet, very nice paint work, nice clean paint where the red is. Nice sculpt work on the feet. We do get a little bit of treads there on the bottom as well. I mean, overall, I think they did a nice job with the detail. This figure isn't for everybody, but personally, I'm pretty happy with it, and I think the detail looks great on this Deadpool. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, we get a bunch of awesome stuff with Deadpool. This is probably my favorite thing about this figure. So we do get a stand here. And this is new to me. I've never seen a Revoltech stand like this, but it actually looks very nice. Very cool looking stand. So we do get that. And then we also get, I guess this is also a stand because it has a peg in it, and you could put Deadpool's foot right there because he does have peg inserts on the bottom of his feet. This is all I could think of what this is. I have no idea other than that. So we do get this here, which is pretty cool looking. I do like the translucent plastic with the white, kind of like frosted type look. Very cool looking piece. So we do get that. And then we also get Deadpool's badass pistols. And these things look freaking dope. Let's focus the camera so we can get a better look at them. But I love the way these look. And I like the metallic look they have to them too. Like a metallic black. That looks very nice. These are some of the coolest guns I've ever seen included with a figure. Beautiful sculpt work on them as well. We do get a pair of those. And then we also get Deadpool's awesome swords, and then we do get these sheaths with these sword handles in them. Very similar to the SH Figure Arts Future Trunks, but the sheaths, nothing too special, just a black plastic. And then we do get a very nice Deadpool logo right there, nice clean paint work. And the handles just look amazing on these. Very nice looking. I love that silver paint. It looks like real metal to me. And nice sculpt work on the handles, and like I said, you can remove them like so. They are just pegged in, both of them. And the pegs are shaped a specific way, so when you put them back in, just line them up correctly. And then we do get the peg right there. So you take Deadpool, you have a bunch of different peg inserts. You can make it ninja style if you would like to and do something like that, but I'd rather have it like classic Deadpool and put it right in the top middle one. And then there you go, that looks awesome once you have his sheaths pegged in. And then we also get these beautiful katanas. These things look amazing. I love that metallic silver for the blade. That looks like real metal to me. Same with these pieces again on the handles. I do have a little bit of black paint smudging there, and then also on this side as well. So that is very disappointing to me, especially on these swords. They are my favorite accessories. Kind of ruins it. But the handles look great as well, so very nice paint and sculpt on these swords. Definitely my favorite accessories out of everything included with Deadpool. So we do get those, and then we also get 8 interchangeable hands. So we do get a pair of fists, of course, and let's focus the camera here. And very nice sculpt work on these. I like the sculpting on the palm there. Same with on the side of the hand, and this is sculpted on there, the black piece, nice clean paint where the black meets the red there, so nice job on that. We get a pair of fists, and then we also get a pair of these open hands here, which are probably my favorite out of all of them, but very nice sculpt and paint work on these as well, nice clean paint where the black meets the red, and I like how you can see the seams on the side of his thumb right there. So pretty cool looking. So we get a pair of those, and then we also get a pair of gripping hands, but they look more like trigger finger hands. And these are meant for him to grip onto his guns or his swords. So I wish they would have included an extra pair of gripping hands just meant for his swords. And then one thing, when you get him to grip onto his guns, in order for his pointer finger to get in the trigger hole, you have to pull it out a little bit when you're putting the gun in, and then it'll go in the trigger hole. So that gets a little irritating, but it can be done. So we do get a pair of these, nice paint and sculpt on them as well. And then the last pair of hands are a pair of thumbs up hands. But nice paint and sculpt on these as well. So those are all the interchangeable hands, and then we also get 2 interchangeable faces, and then 5 pairs of interchangeable eyes. Then we get this tool right here, which helps pop the eyes out. Now for the faces, we get this one here, which comes on the figure out of the packaging that we took a look at before. And then we get this one here where Deadpool is acting like an idiot, where he kind of has his mouth open and like a shock type look, or he's just talking shit or something like that. But you can see his mouth sculpted on there, so pretty cool looking. And the eyes that we get this one here, which is the basic eyes for Deadpool. Then we get the wide open eyes right here, and then we also get the heart-shaped eyes right at the bottom there, and then we get some squinted eyes, and then we get another pair of squinted eyes that aren't as squinted as these. And the way you interchange them is you take this tool here, and you take the sharp end, and you see the 2 black dots for his eyes. You just poke it out, and his eye just unpegs. Whoops, kind of pegged it back in. Let's do that again. Just be careful not to lose these eyes because they are very small pieces, but you just peg it out like that, and then you take the new eye and you just peg it in like so, and then there you go, as simple as that. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with Deadpool. Let's continue on with the rest of the review. Now for the height of Monsieur Deadpool, he stands about 6 inches and 1/4 of an inch tall. And then here he is compared to the Mafex Dawn of Justice, Batman, and the Hasbro Marvel Legends Deadpool. And then here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts Civil War Captain America, the SH Figure Arts Age of Ultron Black Widow, the SH Figure Arts Civil War Ant-Man, and the Good Smile Company Figma Avengers Hulk. And then here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Collective Shadowland Daredevil. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review! So now for the articulation, and Deadpool's joints are mostly all Revoltech joints besides a few of them. So we do get 2 points at the neck, 1 at the upper neck and 1 at the lower neck. So the upper neck joint, his head can look up pretty much all the way, so that's good. But then it does look like he has a giraffe neck. And then looks down, pretty much looking straight ahead. You can get like pivot out of it, so that's actually pretty cool. And it also swivels, so nice movement at that upper neck joint. The lower neck joint, great forward and back movement right there. Well, not really as much back, but great forward movement. You can get it to pivot a little bit, and it slightly swivels. So nice movement at both those neck joints. Then we do get one Revoltech joint in the torso here. I think it's right around this point, because the midsection right there is a separate piece. So Deadpool can crunch forward pretty much all the way, and then you can see the Revoltech joint right there. But you do get a ugly gap. And going back, it really doesn't go back at all, so you won't get any back movement, but going forward you get very nice movement. You can get some pivot up there, and it also swivels, so we get alright movement around the torso. Now for the arms, we do get these ugly shoulder joints, but you do get nice movement with them. The arms, you can have them go all the way up, just making them go out to the side, so that's good. Or you can have them go all the way up by moving them forward. But you can have the arms fully rotate. Now for the swivel, you will get it up at the shoulder connecting into the torso, and then you will also get it at the shoulder that's connected into the arm right there. So you do get 2 points of swivel up there. Now for the elbows here, they bend all the way in, so that's definitely good, but some people will not like how you could see the ugly Revoltech joint right there, and you can have it swivel at the lower bicep and the upper forearm as well. Now for the wrists, they do swivel and then they hinge back and forth because they're also on Revoltech joints. Now the pieces right here on the belt, they're on Revoltech joints, tiny ones as you can see right there, so you can move them all around, and you can remove them if you would like as well. Now for the legs here, I don't think they're on Revoltech joints because you can move them all around, which is what I like. And Deadpool can kick forward about 90 degrees, but his legs really don't go to the back at all. But then he kicks out to the side a little more than 90 degrees. You do get a little bit of swivel up there. Then you get swivel at the mid thigh, so I do like that. And you can pivot it as well, so that's actually pretty cool. We do get a Revoltech joint at the knee, so Deadpool's knees can bend all the way back. Then we do also have a Revoltech joint at this knee guard piece right here, so I thought that was pretty cool. And you can get swivel at the lower thigh and then right here at the upper lower leg. So you can get very nice articulation if you know how to move around these Revoltech joints. Now for the ankles, they only go up about that much, but then they go all the way down, so nice movement with that. They do swivel, and then you get very nice pivot with that joint down there. Then we get a little bit of toe articulation. So overall, like I was saying, if you know how to move around Revoltech joints and you can learn how to work with it, you will be very happy with the articulation. It's just some joints look ugly, especially those shoulder ones, but you're going to get some beautiful poses with this Deadpool figure. But overall, I do recommend this figure to hardcore Deadpool fans, or if you're a big fan of the Revoltech line. If you don't like the Revoltech joints, then I don't recommend you getting this figure. Personally, I like what Revoltech did with this Deadpool. It's not perfect, but I'm really digging this piece a lot. And this is more of a figure aimed at articulation junkies, but I'm very happy now having a import Deadpool in my collection. The few issues or complaints I have, my main one is those shoulder joints. I wish Revoltech would find some other way to do these shoulder joints because they just look horrible with the way that they're doing them right now. Another complaint I have has to do with those articulated pieces of the belt. I don't know, they just get very irritating to me. Sometimes they don't fully go up against the waist, or they get in the way when you articulate the figure. I do have a couple other minor complaints, but I'm not even going to bother. But other than that, I think Revoltech did do a very nice job with this Deadpool. The detail was executed pretty good, the paint's alright for the most part, and the sculpt, I think, was done very well. Some of the joints are shown, and I know that is a deal breaker for certain people, but it's a Revoltech figure. The articulation is excellent with this Deadpool. You get some great dynamic poses with this piece. And then finally, the accessories, you get a ton of awesome stuff included with Deadpool. This is probably my favorite aspect of the figure, so I'm very happy now owning this in my collection. And if you would like to get this Revoltech Deadpool for your collection, he does retail for about 60 through 70 bucks depending on where you purchase him. I got mine from Japan, but I know my buddy from agelessgeeks.com will have this in stock, so if you'd like to get yours, head over to that website today. But anyway, that is my review of the Revoltech Deadpool. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to share. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up anyway, because action figures are awesome. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Fugirba figure. So without further ado, let's get into the review. G powered by Revoltech. An image of the Deadpool figure right there says. We do get an image of the Deadpool figure there. Says. Change shows a bunch of different poses. You can get the figure into along with some of his accessories. The SH figure art, Civil War, Ant-Man, and the damage. And then we get this piece here, which is And then we get this piece here, which helps.